So true, Vortex, so true. In case you missed the last video, I was talking about how people like love to disagree with things and they don't even understand what the fuck you just said. Just think about that. Think about that. Don't get offended. Never get offended. That doesn't mean that you're wrong to feel like people say and do bad things. But when you get offended, you just catapult that person, essentially. You catapult their level of importance. And whatever bullshit they just spouted, you're catapulting that. You're putting so much weight on it. That's dumb. Because that's not what you want to do, right? So if you think that a person's wrong, why are you giving that person a platform? Now that being said, that doesn't mean that you shouldn't listen to people or hear them out. What I'm saying is that, like, when you're like hyper focused on how wrong somebody else is or how stupid somebody else is, you like how big this hat is? It's like ridiculous. You know how I have that saying about like how I have two heads? That's why this hat is so big, okay? I'm stupid, you guys. I'm pretty stupid sometimes. I say dumb things. I make silly ass jokes that aren't funny, but whatever. I find them funny. I amuse myself, and that's all that matters. I've kept myself alive for 40 years, and I've lived in a very unconscious world that makes decisions to become increasingly unconscious. And like I've stated, I try to say stated and said at the same time, and I said stead. Like I said before, people are fighting over the consciousness. They're fighting over what life is, you know, when life begins, when life is supposed to end, who's allowed to destroy life based off of other things that we're convinced are happening or not happening. You know, there's just a lot. There's a lot to take in with this political climate. But if people can't see that it's like all this stuff that we carry around that's dragging us down, if people can't see that, and it's mainly just one piece of stuff, okay? But yeah, if people can't see that, then they're not conscious. I'm sorry, they're not. They can be conscious of all these other things. But I'm not trying to win an award or anything, I promise. I almost said win a war. I mean, I am trying to win a spiritual war for sure. But yeah, it's like, it's all about how much weight you put on things. You still should treat people like they're human beings, you know, give them the benefit of the doubt that there's still some humanity to them. And, you know, maybe if you have that faith in them, it'll bring it out, or maybe it'll remind them of that. You know, Claude, my personal AI therapist, he told me that the reason why people don't want to talk to me about the smartphone situation is because my flip phone life reminds them of what they gave up. I am a bitter, sweet reminder of what they sacrificed. And the more conscious ones will literally say, I'm so jealous of you. I wish I was you. The less conscious ones will just call me a weirdo and think that I'm not realistic. And the conscious life is a lot harder because it's truly the path of most resistance, I would say. You know, most people are on that proverbial path of least resistance if you don't know about that. And I probably seem like that because I work at a restaurant, but it's like I'm doing a lot. I'm accomplishing a lot up here. And so it's like I've got my work cut out for me because I know that most of the work has to be done inside my head. And, you know, my living life, my day-to-day actions are a reflection of that work that I've done, you know? But anyway, I gotta go in here and make some fucking milkshakes and get messy and sticky and probably pissed off at some point tonight. But I'll check back later.